the postseason begin. We're underway in this AFC Wildcard Weekend contest. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ashton Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Penix working from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. And it's taking chances like that help make them a postseason team, Brock. They're going to need to connect on at least a couple of those in this game.
Exactly. These are the types of plays we expect from every team in the postseason, right? Well-timed risks and an aggressive mindset that reflects all the stakes of each and every game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Let's go. Penix here from the gun. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. It's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And again, it's Penix. Getting out to his left. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide of practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown! The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. Short pass brought in. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. On the shotgun, Penix launches one deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Intended target, Dante Thornton Jr. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Akine. And he's tackled for a short gain. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Here we go on 4th down, Tagovailoa. Waddle makes the catch. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. How about 19 yards on 4th down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. And I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Raiders loading up the secondary on 3rd down. Count them, 6 DBs on the field. Tua now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. Here's Achane up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
2nd and 10 now. It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
A gain of 14. First down, Miami.
We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Chan, a first down carry. And they will be on the verge of a touchdown here, partners. He pushes this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. Tua off the play fake. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. Toss play left to Chan. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game. Devon Chan with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins get it back to within 6.
Dolphins 7. Jason Sanders is the kickoff for Miami.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Mostert on the return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Here's Penix to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third down, it's Penix. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Chain on the inside give. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's grabbed inside the 30. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal. on, Tagovailoa. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
And he winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Brock, we might see them go for it on fourth down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1. Now 2 at a throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Whew, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, so it'll be second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again from their own end zone now. Brought in by his back here. It's Jenty. And they're there to send him out of bounds. But Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jenty from the gun. Is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix working from the gun. Trey Tucker makes the play. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. He's got it inside the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And now they have a first and goal.
That's good for another Las Vegas.
Here's Jenty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9.
Penix looking to pass. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders go up by 12. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll be up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down carry for Achan. Jukes him, and now he's running free. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
First down, Dolphins.
Tagovailoa now. Looking slant route complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Running back sent in motion. Wright running out of the gun. Room to run inside the 20. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins make it a one-score game before halftime. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 14. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Penix. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Vegas first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Third and long for him here. He put some juice on a deep, big gain downfield. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing now on first down. Penix has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense up to the line fast. And again, it's Penix. Hits his running back. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there.
That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. They'll stick with the ground game here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. With this kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by Achane. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset, the running back gets a chance to hear. The toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the shotgun, a give to A.J. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Flush down out to his left. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Mostert on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play is going to be a give to Jency. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun give here to Jency. They're working a couple yards past the line. Minka Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the 48. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air with Penix. And they get to him again. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Those 3rd and short blitzes, you just want chaos. You just want to disrupt the clock and the timing of everybody offensively, and the defense got the job done.
He's back to throw. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Running left, here's A-Chain. Nice drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. A-Chain again. Has a lane inside the 25. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Sanders all set to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Penix now. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Giving this to Genty. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Touchdown! The Raiders take a third-quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. Tagovailoa now against the blitz. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So now they have 3rd and short.
And less than a yard.
Tua now from the gun. Taking a deep shot here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. This is caught. And he's going to be at midfield now. gets out of bounds. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
I wonder how many times, Kate, the kicker's gone to the coach and said, "Coach, I can pull this off." They finally gave him a shot, and turns out he was right. What a great play.
He takes it at the 4, and he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10.
At their own 7-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Straight ahead with Genty. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he lines up backwards to his own 5.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Penix working from the gun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage. Just because you're worried about taking a safety, you still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Dolphins ball. Their season down potentially to its final quarter. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Running for it, it's A.J. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. He needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3. Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts at the 9. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
We give up the guns. It's Genty. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that spot.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. God, I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
That one splits the uprights, and the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
21G.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This is complete to Waller. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's Tagovailoa again. Gets this one to Waller. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal. Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins take a 4th-quarter lead. He has to go up by a field goal here in the 4th.
Jason Sanders for the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins push their lead to 3.
38. Raiders 35. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback. Instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it's going to be 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Big gain downfield. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Throwing now on 1st down. Penix. Throwing deep for the end zone. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. All right, right, set now, 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
And off to Genty. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. From the shotgun, Penix. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders take a 4th quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And no return here, and this is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 24. Finds his back. Achane. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or a dude shredding a defense just like that.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Has a man. It's Achane. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Running with Achane out of the gun. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action passing similar down in distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Achane, a 1st down carry. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. Had a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 12.
Achane gets this on the draw. Good running. He rips off about 7. They're still short. 4th down coming up. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it down so much that's a
good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Steadily keeping him involved in their passing game, Brock, but that throw didn't work out the way his earlier targets had.
It kind of felt like, you could see that from the booth, this defense was sick and tired of this running back catching the ball. Yeah. A whole lot more active in their coverage, and somebody was ready to finally separate the football when it arrived.
Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. Caught quickly on the slant. And the tackle's made, so no miracle touchdowns at the buzzer. This game's over. So it's a win for the visiting...